All right, guys, I'm going to do another recap on stock BINI. I know this is the world's worst penny stock out there. All penny stocks are scams. All penny stocks are highly diluted. You just got to understand that. And that's why I'm telling you, if you guys stick to these rules that I implement for small cap stocks, you will make absolutely bank doing this. A lot of people have insane, absurd averages on this stock. I can't only imagine. But it has been in a monster downtrend. And this thing has had made some amazing pumps where you can make some good money too. So I'm not saying, to buy this, do what you want, but I will say I'll share the strategy that I use for all penny stocks. You can use this for stock penny. I have made over 100% runners overnight doing this simple strategy that makes me insane amount of money. So, and it will make me an insane amount of money on BINI, no doubt. You guys will see very shortly. But the first thing I want to show you guys is the daily chart. When you go to the daily chart, we look for the reversion to the mean. That is my strategy. I do this in day trading. I do this on high quality stocks, and I do this on short-term stocks like pennies. But as you can see, we are due for this EMA 5. The longer you don't touch it, the more faster reaction we're going to touch it. And then I look at, well, what is the percentage gain to come up to that EMA 5? You're looking at 113% that you can make on your account to that 5. To the EMA 10, you can make a 576% return. And I've seen it go many times to this EMA 10 in a blink of an eye. All right, so the first thing is first, we haven't touched this 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 daily candles, not touching the EMA 5. Anything not touching that EMA 5 in over 10 days with monster amount of volume is due for it. The next recipe for a short squeeze is having a reverse split and not pumping on it many days later. So when you see a reverse split on any penny stock and you give it time and you see no pump here, they tend to have this monster pump happening. All right, so stock BINI has the reverse split. They have monster EMA 5 TD. They have lots of volume coming in. Obviously more sell volume. And the way you look to trade this, guys, is you buy it at the end of the day and you sell it pre-market before 8 in the morning. All right, and that's how you look to drill it. Now, the most of the time, you will know if you get a short squeeze in the pre-market. If the after hours starts moving, it's a good indication that it's going to follow through for the pre-market. So what I do is I look at the 15-minute chart, and you can see we played this, many times here. You can see if you're trading, make sure you use Webull so you can get up at 4 in the morning to see a bounce idea. You can see right up here, you get in after the end of the day, you make over 13%. If you held it, guess what? It went all throughout the end of the day and it went down. You want to make sure you get out during that pre-market, because once that market opens, it goes down. Same thing here. You get it at the end of the day. What's the biggest dip happening towards this end of the day? Well, if it just consolidates and does nothing, well, guess what? You get out before that bell happens, and guess what happens? You save yourself because it just goes massively down. Right up in here, you see right here, you make a sizable gain here. You make a little return, and then it just goes down. But at least you're protecting yourself from these monster dips that are happening. Right up in here, you made some money. Right up in here, you made some really good return. Remember, we played this in the Discord. This one went up over 35%. I mean, you don't see these in the normal market hours, but this is where the shorts, they let it go a little bit, and then it goes up, and, it kind of pumps. But right there at that 8 o'clock, I always tell people, you sell it before 8 o'clock. If it does nothing, well, it's much better to take a, 2, 3, 4, even 5% loss than it going down 20% the next day. Because as you can see, bam, dump down, bam, dump down. This thing is going to do a very big squeeze. All right, we have no doubt about that. It's going to have that nice squeeze. But as you can see, when you buy it towards the end of the day, right, like literally a couple minutes before the end of the bell, you get in here, you got a nice sizable average in the 50-cent zone. And if it don't pump by 8 o'clock in the morning, well, you need to exit your position. I don't care if you're down 5, 6, 7%. You need to get out, because a lot of the times happens, it will go down throughout the market day. And guess what? It might open at 40 cents, right? We don't know. But I've seen many times where this thing, it has a parabolic squeeze. It goes up around 7, in early pre-market, and it just goes up and up and up, and it sets the tone. Like literally over 100% returns I've seen this thing go. But a lot of people make the mistakes is they try to time it with these small cap. I don't care what penny stock is. They all do this. they all do this crap, right? They just keep going down and down and down, and the daily chart just looks like a spiraling thing because they're full of dilution. So people are like, well, stock binning is the worst. Well, they're all pretty bad. But this one shows you, this one has been known to do parabolic squeezes in a day. But they also been known to just keep going down, and not a lot of people have been taking advantage of it. If you want to catch the bottoms, this is the way to do it. This is my update and recap on Stock BINI. You could be getting in at a 50-cent average here towards the end of the day instead of just randomly buying every dip. And if it don't work, you sell it. And guess what? You get on that next dip. It's much better taking a small loss, or you take a win. Remember, there's many times we took like a 35% win that one day. We took a 10% win, take a 5% win, we take a break even. And then one of the days I had to take a 3% loss. Yay, I lost 3%. But I also saved myself from losing 20-30% in a day. But all my wins, I've made it up for it. And now I'm back in with 50 cents. This could pump up, over 10%. My goal is just kind of judge it how it's going. If I'm up 10%, I look to scale some out. And I looked at the pre-market, see how it's running. If it's not running that well near the 7 o'clock, then I look to just exit it out, right? So this has been an awesome opportunity. This is how I play penny stocks. It doesn't matter what penny stock it is. It could be any penny stock. If I look at the daily chart, we have massive EMA 5 TD, we have massive volume, and we're due for that EMA 5 touch. This is how I look to play it. I play the after hours to see, hey, does it look to run? Is the pre-market setting up? And if it does, we can see a nice little squeeze. Because remember, we're going to touch the EMA 5 on these daily charts. No matter what, you will see, look at this. We come back way over here, go up over 150% right up in here. Look at this short squeeze. We go down, we go all the way up 100% right here. Right up in here, we touch the 10, reject. We touch the 10, reject. Touch the 5, reject. You will see these, but a lot of people are getting in and they're just randomly buying it. We actually played these many times. Right up in here was a nice 58% return. And you can make these monster gains. But as always, you don't want to be holding this because, as always, they are going to go down in a spiral. All these crap penny stocks will do reverse split. So if you want to know what I look to do every day, I post high quality stocks too every day. I have a whole Discord of high quality stocks. For example, CNC has been making a monster move up. We have came into this buy zone, and this is an extremely oversold opportunity on a weekly chart, and it's going up, right? So I post a lot of that. It's high quality stocks. I have yet to lose on a high quality stock in over 2 years doing my band strategy that I think you guys will love to see. I'm telling you, this strategy freaking works. So if you want to have safe overnight things where you can hold overnight and sleep at peace, I'll post to you guys my favorite swing trade stocks. These are the ones I'm only going to post. These are high quality stocks that I will find hidden value stocks like IT right in here. You can see we're way down here and we're already making a move up. I got in Charter at the very low, CHTR. So I will post you high quality stocks. CHTR, we got in down in here. We had the time distance here. We waited that. And guess what? How convenient. Charter starts moving up. We got in Lululemon. We made over 10% in the Discord in Lululemon on high quality stocks. We got in here. It reversed to the EMA20. EMA20's resistance. Get back in again. And it goes back up, right? So you'll see this time and time again. TTD, we played this one way back in the Discord when it went up all the way from $40 all the way to a 90. It's coming back down. I'm waiting to alert this as we're right here at this band, but I won't get in right away. I will let you guys know what I look to do. But there's so many good companies that I do too. But I just want to share you guys how I play Stock BINI, how I play these small caps, and this is the best way to do it. So if you guys want to do more risk on, don't put a lot of money in these. You can put $1,000, you make 10%, that's $100 there instantly, right? It's good money. Whereas bigger caps, you can't make that. So I like to post, videos for all types of people. All right. If you guys enjoyed this content, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Join the Discord if you want to. I'll show you guys how to do the band strategy. I do day trading live every day. I win over 90% of the time. That's my favorite strategy. If you want to make bank with me, do some day trades with me. I'll show you guys how to make some insane returns scalping options and stocks. All right. But if you join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below. Hit how to subscribe and hit day trade alerts. That'll give you access to everything for $12 a month, and I'll show you guys everything that I look to do. Full-time trader for over 6 years. Swing day trading education, I'll post all in here. Swing trading education, and then I also go live in the live streams, day trade live streams too. All right, guys, let me know what you think. But this one will have a squeeze, no doubt about. But this is how I look to do to preserve capital and not just holding out through all this, right? You know when to get in, you know when to exit, and it's super easy to do. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.